Hi, Professor. This is Lexi Rogers with your Business 325 class. I apologize for being late on my upload, but I'm getting it done, as you can see, and here we go. So I prefer to go by Lexi Rogers, which is what I put in my profile, and I also have my photo, so it's more focused on me, and then the background is kind of blurred, so it's more of a nice little pop of color. And then, as well with that, we have my background, or my timeline background, I guess, for lack of a better word, with some reddish, pinkish, fuchsia colors, just to add some extra pop. Then it says my school, and my tagline, or my headline, which is using my managerial skills to develop myself and others. And then the founder and promoter of Wags and Whiskers, my location, my connections, my contact information. So my profile, my website, my phone number, email, and my birthday for some reason, not quite sure why. Then for my recruiters, it should say that I'm open to work, and that the job titles that I would like, the benefits that I would like, and the schedule that I would like. And then my little summary for myself is my about section, explaining that I'm pursuing my bachelor's degree in information systems at VCU, and that I have my associate's degree from a community college nearby. But it does say I am looking to work for careers in the IT industry. Then it also added that technology is the future, and I can't wait to be an influencing part of it to help kind of grab recruiters in and make them think, wow, she really wants to be a part of this company, she really wants to influence the future, she's a go-getter, stuff like that. Then I include what my top two interests are, which is database analysts and database administration, but I also added in that I'm also open to other ideas and specialties. I've also included that my current job as a management intern for Wegmans is still in process, and that I am approaching the third and final year of my internship, and I have been the only intern to ever complete all 3 years. But I've also learned great managerial skills and great opportunities to about companies, data, stuff like that I would like to use currently and also in my future. I didn't add any featured because I couldn't link my resume to here. I had some technical issue for some reason, but I will definitely add in some PowerPoints later on. Then I have my experience for working, mainly Wegmans, because I've been with them for about 4.5 years. So it starts from when I first got hired as a cashier, when I switched over to produce, to floral, to seafood, and then my internship. I currently work in seafood and during my internship, so it kind of overlaps where I go to the internship for the summer for full-time benefits, and then I go back to part-time once the school semester is back in session. I also have this part of my company, which is Wags and Whiskers, which is a pet sitting business that I run part-time just to help make some extra income. My position there, how long I've had it, officially, technically, and then a little bit about my company. So I created Wags and Whiskers to help offer my pet care expertise to my friends, family, and anyone who needs. I partner with several close friends, so I'm able to distribute clients and other pet sitters who may need work. We advertise locally and supply references when applicable/requested to ensure that our customers feel safe, trusting, and comfortable with us. Mainly to nail in the head that I really like to be local, if I can, and that I also help delegate tasks and clients to my friends, which kind of works in the managerial aspect of it. Then I included my education. I did not include high school because mainly it was high school. I didn't really do anything special. I didn't have any extracurricular activities specifically. So I did my community college where I got my associate's degree. Took me about a little longer than I would like, but now I'm at VCU with my year, my degree I'm pursuing, and my major. Hopefully I graduate either late 2021 or early 2022. So I've added that and I'll adjust it as needed. I've also been a part of the Crew Club at VCU, the Association of IT Professionals, and VCU Business Connect. My skills that I have are English, just kind of grammar, stuff like that. I would say I'm relatively good at interviewing skills. And then I have my industry knowledge. So I have dabbled a lot in programming. I know several languages, not advanced, but intermediate. And then the research industry, especially with Wegmans, I've been able to really dive deep into their resources and see what they have. And then game development, because I was really interested in that a few years ago and looked into all of that and every single aspect they have. And then my skills with technology and tools, I've known C++, JavaScript, Java, HTML, Ruby on Rails, Python are some of the ones I can do intermediate level programming with. And then I have Microsoft Office because I've taken several classes in Excel, Word, PowerPoint, Access, stuff like that. And then I've also been really polishing up on my communication skills, especially with this class. And then just other skills in general are coding languages, Notepad++, which is used to edit codes as well. Accomplishments I've made, I would say, for my courses, especially now, I have taken discrete mathematics, I'm taking managing people and organizations. You can see your class here as well. Organizational communication, and then principles of marketing. I added your class in specifically because it's important to communicate to others and how you communicate to others. And I'd say that this class has been very important to me to help polish up my skills, so I've added that in the hopes that I do pass this class once we hit November. I also added in one of my awards. I won a scholarship with Wegmans back 3 years ago in May. So they gave me a 4-year scholarship up to... It varies per each person, just because I know that as an intern, I get an increased scholarship payment amount. But I was one out of the 30 applicants in my store to be awarded with a financial help. And then I speak one language intermediately, Spanish. It's limited, but I know enough to answer the phone, have a brief conversation, and help the customer. I also had one project during my internship this past year to reduce SPI scores, which are seconds per item scores, and that really showcases that I'm a go-getter and I kind of take initiative, as this will show you in a more detailed explanation. But I definitely hit the goal. I made our team very proud and very shocked that I did such a thing in such a short time period. This is my interest: VCU, Wegmans, John Tyler, and then Wags and Whiskers. And then that should be my LinkedIn profile. So then we should go to Handshake now. And go to my profile. I'll log on. I apologize. Give me 1 second. And here we are. So I've actually had Handshake for quite a long time. Have some unread messages, notifications in there as well. Just because I haven't quite looked at that recently. I skimmed over it. So on here it says Alexis Rogers because it copies off my VCU profile, and on there I'm called Alexis, so that's alright. Has VCU on it. I'm going for my bachelor's degree in info systems. It has my anticipated graduation date, and then my standing as a junior, and then my GPA currently. My little journey section here is essentially stating some background information. So I started working with Wegmans when I was 16, and I'm still with the company. I was offered the MI position last year, and I continue to grow and improve in the role. I will be the only intern to have all 3 years completed, and I'm currently just finished my 2nd year of it. So I am looking for a career where I can apply my leadership skills as well as improve upon them in the future. I really included the VCU as my primary year. So it says School of Business ending December 2021, majoring in info systems, cumulative GPA, and then my work experience has the same one as before. I just added some bullet points onto this one to give some more background information. This is actually pulled off from our resume that we worked on with you. So that's where these bullet points came from, so you've seen them before. And then I have over here on the left side my interests, which is visible to employers. I'm not really looking for a job right now. If I get offered a job, that'd be awesome. But I am open to opportunities to grow. I'm just content with Wegmans right now. They take care of me, and that's my top priority. So it says what jobs I would like to have on campus, part-time, full-time internships, where I can go based off of, which are relatively close to me. The positions that I like, so more computer systems analysts, database jobs, IT consultants, interns, CO managers, IS managers, more like leadership IT positions, essentially. And industries I love to work for would be animal and wildlife, electronics and hardware, computer, networking, retail, utilities, and renewable energy. And then my personal information, gender, ethnicity is only going to be visible to employers. And then my organizations I'm part of and my extracurricular activities. And this shows my position in the team. So I am a novice women's team rower for the crew club. This kind of just shares information about the rowing team itself, the AITP club. I'm just a member there. And it says what the club does, and then I'm a mentee, right, for VCU Business Connect mentoring, and it and then it definitely goes into what it is more, just to kind of explain what it is. So I can see who viewed my profile recently, smooth stack, skills that I have, communication, all really valuable skills. And then I have courses that I'm very proud of. You're not on here yet, but I will definitely add you on as well. And my resume I actually uploaded up here to help improve on that, which is the one we worked on in class together. So that one should be my most current and up-to-date resume. So hopefully that will stand out to a employer and they can look over it and say, what a impressive resume, and that it's well put together and it includes the detail they would like. And it goes more in depth about my programming and projects and skills there. And last but not least, my projects, which would be the SPI School project, which I added on as well for my LinkedIn as well. So that's essentially the same information I copy and paste from LinkedIn, but I decided to add my journey just because, and my age especially, because it shows that I'm not going to bounce from job to job. I'm kind of there to stick it out and kind of there to just be loyal to the company. I won't work for a company that's not interesting to me. I want to work for a company that treats their employees well, like Capital One, Wegmans, stuff like that. And it kind of shows that I continue to grow, and I'm a fast learner. I'm a leader now currently, which I find technically, in my opinion, you can teach someone to be a boss, but you can't teach them to be a leader, because there's a very distinct line between the two of them. But if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. You have my email, I have your email as well. If you have any suggestions, please let me know, and I will see you in class on Monday. Alright, hope you have a great rest of your day.